people. We got the molliest Macdonald. Sorry, Mexican. I think about the tamales all the time. Tom McDonald, Man in the Sky, which is obviously going to be about, big guns up there. You know what I mean? All right, so let's just do it. I wasn't expecting this either, but all right, Tomas, let's go.
There's a man on TV at a desk in a suit. He lies through his teeth and they still call it the news. And there's a man in a white coat whose medicine kills. He loves when you're sick cause you pay for his pills. There's a man at the bank who will give you a loan so that you'll buy a house and then he'll take your home. There's a man who wants you spending your life online. Knows you're searching for truth but controls what you find. But we'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through.
It seems like this is tailored more toward like the elite, the lower middle class versus the top. Not sure yet, but okay. I've always just disliked that. I guess that that point of view, like getting on to people for doing their jobs. And I know they're not talking about the employees, but I don't know. I feel weird about that conversation, but.
There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It don't help if you can fly. It's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe.
I like that.
I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a court sworn.
Real quick, sorry, not to interrupt. Is there anybody watching this right now that doesn't want to own a fainting goat?
What did he say?
Random, I know, I'm sorry, but I've been watching videos lately and they're the most adorable things ever.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
And you could just yell at them and they fall. Never mind. I've rambled on this. But answer me in the comments, please.
Don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe. I'll be the man for you. There's a man in a court sworn to uphold the law, but he's crooked as a fence post and don't do his job. There's a man in a classroom who should know the facts, but he's brainwashing kids, teaching English and math. There's a man in your phone who hears everything you say. He knows everywhere you go, every joke you ever made. There's a man with a bloodline that owns the whole world. Every airplane and building and gold brick and pearl. We'll be fine, babe, if we don't make it through. There's a man in a church who I really hope told me the truth.
I like that line though.
Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly. He's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe. I'll be the man for you. Pray that the man in the sky's watching over us tonight, cause there's people looking down on us for fighting for what's right. Hold the line, babe, and I'll hold on to you.
Real quick. I know I've said it probably 10 or 12 times, but he just sounds good in a lot of different ways.
Brother,
A lot of different ways. You don't have to be mad to understand his voice or make it connect. There's certain artists where if they're not going down like a certain tone, it just kind of sounds off. You know what I mean? Tom is a rare one. Honestly, DMX, I know, I'm biased. I get it. But DMX could tell you he's unaliven somebody and then say a prayer and you're like, hell yeah, I love this shit. Not the same, but the diversity of it kind of adds up in my mind. And I love that Tom can go a bunch of different routes. And it sounds, he sounds good. He sounds good in this, like, this more, softer approach to the topic he's talking about. But then also when he's angry, that's my favorite. You know what I mean? So it's just the being able to cover a bunch of different emotions, which NF, for example. But yeah, I really like that, and I just didn't want to forget to say it. And there's a bunch of goats, and what with goat. Never mind. I almost rambled about goats. Jesus. All right.
Tonight, cause there's people looking down on us for fighting for what's right. Hold the line, babe, and I'll hold on to you. There's a man in the clouds and I hope he's looking down, cause there's people here on earth who trying to put us in the ground. We'll be fine, babe, I won't let go of you. Said there's a man in the sky watching over me and you. It won't help if you can fly, he's way past the moon. And there's men here on the ground that just want to burn it down. They want money, they want power, don't want no one else allowed. We'll be fine, babe, I'll be the man for you.
All right. See, even Tom knows. Tomas knows about the goats. So, all right. So the whole song, I liked it. Honestly, that might be on the radio. It might be, especially with like the climate now. I think that could be, depending on if someone is like trying to hold him back. I really think it could be. The first verse, I get it now. He's talking about, power and the structure in which we live today. And I get it. I get it. It's just I don't know, the first part, it only, because it was a little vague and it was, I kind of almost thought it was like, the people that are just the workers and it is their job. And you can say whether that's morally right or wrong. They shouldn't do it. It's their job. That's how they feed their family. Well, in any case, whatever job we do, we abide by the structure that is given. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how reality is in general. But I'm not looking, I have a better picture of what he was talking about now. So I'm not putting too much into that part. But overall, agreed. Especially that people just want to burn it down. I mean, I think we all know. Very true. Very true. And, oh man. Tomas, I tell you, he hits on subjects when they're fresh, and I'm not mad. I think you should do that, honestly. If you're an artist that likes to comment on everyday life and what's going on in the world, and I think he does it well. And I don't know how anyone would see this like as divisive, but I think this would be one of the main songs that I think would gravitate to a lot of people on all sides, because a lot of people feel this way, like whether it's a lot or a little bit, or it is understandable from a mass amount of people. So, but again, Tom Macdonald is Tom Macdonald. He has a catalog of music which people might brush off just because of what it's been. But I think this, a lot of people can relate to it. So hopefully it does well. I mean, everything he does well. But hopefully it actually brings some people over, not politically, just to like, we all have the same issues, and we all, for the most part, feel the same way about things. And hopefully it just, I don't know, makes people like, I guess, unifies people. I don't think it will, but I mean, that would be the hope. I would think so. But either way, I liked it. I was not expecting this for his next song, but I'm not mad at it. And it went in a different route than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be heavily based on what we all probably thought it was going to be. But either way, I liked it. The video was cool. It was simple, in a good way. And shout out to Nova again. But I liked it. I give it, how many axes do I give it out of 10? Damn, there's nothing I really didn't like about it. We'll just say a 9. All right? 9 out of 10. Liked it. Tom keeps doing his thing. And I love how he, like, the road he's going down. And yeah, I really like it. And it's cool to see the evolution. Because I started from the very beginning to where he is now. And he's just an awesome song maker. Like, he really is. And people say I'm biased. But I probably am. And I'm rambling. So at this point, thank you for being here, everybody. If you are new, headbutt the subscribe button. I know you can't do that because you have to hover over it. Never mind, doesn't matter. But like the video, and I hope you come back. I appreciate it. And everybody that keeps coming back, thank you. I appreciate it more than you know. And I hope everybody has a safe week, whenever you're watching this. Stay safe, and I love y'all. Boo!